Hi, so this video is going to be some sort of an introduction to what is this channel and what I'm trying to achieve with this channel. So basically, as you can see, the first video in this channel is about Charlie Kirk's murder. Now, I have followed Charlie Kirk's debates and lots of stuff on YouTube quite a lot in the past year, and in the past year or so, I have grown to like politics more and more. Before that, in my life, I didn't really like politics. Even I hated it. I thought that politics is just hatred and it corrupts people, and only, I guess, sort of bad people engage in politics. But what are bad people? What is bad? Which is a topic that I will cover in a future video. But for now, basically, I have grown to be more involved in listening or consuming or watching stuff that are related to politics in my life, because stuff that happened in my life, in my personal life, that affected me and my family and my loved ones and my friends. Stuff that were shaped due to politics. And even as it happened, I tried to ignore politics. I tried to not care that much for politics. But sometimes you just cannot ignore it anymore. Sometimes you just have to start and look around and see what is going on, because politics, as divisive and as hard it is to handle sometimes, shapes our world, whether we like it or not. And politics is a concept invented to basically govern how things go according to the preferences of the people. Maybe not all the people in some different branches of different governments or different entire governments, but overall, yeah. I'm a bit rambling on. Again, this is an introduction. I don't have a script. I'm just talking freely. So, what is the focus so what is the focus of this channel? In this channel, I want to focus on politics, on philosophy, and that is pretty much it. I mean, it's funny to say that it's pretty much it, but philosophy and politics are quite huge. And in my life, I come more of the philosophical side. Again, I avoided politics for most of my life. Only recently I started to consume it. And by the way, to those that did not agree with Charlie Kirk's points of view, I did not agree with everything either. There were things that I heard and were reasonable, and things that I heard and were unsettling for me. And that's okay, because everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And whether you change your opinion or not, that's only up to you. Unfortunately, in some cases, violence is used in order to change other people's opinions. And is it really a change of their opinion, or are they just saying they change it to keep themselves and their loved ones safe? Anyways, I don't want to get too much into violence in this video. So yeah, talk about philosophy, politics, good, bad, what is it? I mentioned it in the last video. I ended it with saying good shall prevail, but what is good? So yeah, that's about it. Maybe I guess I could give a little bit of a background about myself. Now, I know there are a lot of people that are blinded by hate or just blinded by politics and are not willing to listen to someone just because of where they are from, what they are, how they identify as, etc. There are plenty of reasons to not like someone, and that's okay. I don't want anyone to like me. I mean, everyone wants someone or people to like them, right? But I'm not doing this to gain the likeness of people. I'm doing this just because I feel like I have words that could be useful to other people to hear sometimes, and points of view that could help people understand this world or maybe stuff in this world a bit better. And even though I'm saying this, who am I to dictate how we can understand the world? So again, that's also falling under philosophy and stuff about life. And basically it's just a channel that I'm going to rant about life and stuff. So yeah, if you sum it to one word, this channel is about life. Mainly focusing on philosophy. Later on politics, etc. So yeah, okay, so now after the introduction to please don't judge me due to where I am from, what I am, whatever, just try to listen to what I have to say instead of disregarding it just due to my identity. So I am from Israel. I am, at the time of recording this video, a 26 years old white male, straight. I am studying physics right now. I'm in my master's degree. And yeah. And after the war started, actually before the war, in Israel there was a big period of unrest about some stuff, and the government tried to pass some rules. I really didn't pay attention, I still don't. I mostly watch American politics, United States. I don't really like Israel politics too much. I guess it's just too close to home for me. I am also engaged in the stock market, which is affected by geopolitics. So that also made me care more about politics. There's that. Let's see, where do my interests align? So yeah, I am holding views from all of the political spectrum. You cannot really say I'm left, you cannot really say I'm right. I guess some people won't even say I'm centrist. So I have no idea where I put myself on the political spectrum. I guess I'm just neutral and just trying to live life, live a better life, and hopefully create better life for those that come after me, including my children and everyone else. So yeah, I'm trying to think really hard what more interests I might have that will interfere with my judgment to be objective, because I do want to be as objective as I can when I'm covering topics, philosophy, politics. It's super important to be objective and not to be swayed or biased. Oh yeah, maybe let's talk about religion. So I was raised in a Jewish household. We are what is called in Hebrew Chiloniim, which means people that are of Jewish descent, but they don't care for, they have the holidays, stuff like this, but they don't really, for example, they might not go to Beit Knesset or synagogue in English. They will usually participate in religious activities at holidays and stuff like this. At maybe 13 years old, there is the bar mitzvah. Yeah, I did that when I was 13. So yeah, this is basically where I stand. By the way, I am I at least consider myself to be atheist for most of my life. Well, maybe not most, maybe at the age of 12, 13, maybe say 14, I started thinking towards the direction of atheism, and only recently, say in the last 3 years maybe, I started to shift more towards the direction of agnostic, and not because I developed some understanding or some belief in God, but because it is more scientific, in my opinion, to be agnostic rather than atheistic. Because being an atheist also means you claim there is no God. But who am I to know? It's a bit presumptuous, isn't it? I don't know if there is a creator of the universe. There might be, there might not be. I have no clue, and neither anyone else knows. What is the answer? No one knows. Only God, if it exists, knows, because it's Him. So obviously He knows. But yeah, usually I don't like to talk about stuff from a religious point of view. I am not religious. I do not have a lot of, say, stake in religion. And I believe you will not hear points of view from me that are from a religious stance. Because even though I identify religiously as agnostic Jew, I am quite atheistic. So I think there is no God, but I can't really prove it, so why claim? That's about it. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.